No, I don't know what it's on. What's up, Sleeves? Aaron, what's going on? What's up, Bob? What's going on, Zach? I got a little lazy this week, guys. I didn't change my trains out. I was gonna change them out, but the Halloween train hardly ever gets used, and I only got it out last week for the live, so I figured I'd leave it in there. Burnsy, the upper loop is actually it's down right now. I got to finish all the actually putting the track onto the board. All the wiring still needs to get done, so it's a lot easier to take it off the layout. It's too hard to do it with it on the with it being up there. Zach, I hope so. I was debating on doing it this week or not. Yeah, Ray, solo tonight. Literally Many Projects. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Old Ohio, what's going on? James, good evening from the Cincinnati Union Terminal. So yeah, it's the upper loop. Hopefully I get it back on there maybe within the next 2 weeks. I mean, Lauren did some more weathering on all the. These are all weathered up now and done, painted. They turned out pretty nice. But Darren, what's going on? Yeah, Aaron, I wanted to leave it out for a little bit. Like I said, I just got out of the box the day that we did the live last week, and that's the first time I ran it, and I haven't ran it since then, actually. Just been busy this past week, so I figured I'd leave it on there to get one more run out of it before I put it away for the year. What's up, Newt? How you doing? So hopefully you guys don't mind watching that again this week. That, and we can those, I think they're E7s. Those Erie E7s came in that I got, and I actually haven't opened them up yet. So maybe we'll open those up tonight and take a look at those, see what they look like.
Might be clear going over here.
Where are you going? To the door? No.
Whatever.
I don't know if Zach's still in here or not, but you guys didn't see Zach's York haul video. He got a lot of nice stuff at York. 2 New York Central engines kind of surprised me, Zach. I was surprised to see you got 2 of those. They are nice engines, though. Really nice engines. Yeah, dude. He told me he put a new podcast up. I haven't got to watch it yet. Scott, how are you? Sam's actually working on his layout. He's been putting it back together. I've seen he sent me some pictures. It's looking really good. Zach, I appreciate that. If you guys don't know, I finally hit my 4,000 hours, which is pretty awesome. Never thought that would happen. Like I told Zach, he's probably a big reason why it did happen, actually. I mean, he kind of encouraged me to do these lives. It's sometimes it's, I don't know. I don't know how it is like by myself sometimes. I mean, it kind of, once the chat's being interactive, it can get a little boring, maybe. But I do appreciate that, Zach. Sleeves. I think you missed out on what I said about the upper loop. The upper loop, I took it off the layout because I got to finish putting it together. That was kind of just like a test run. I was like really scrambling to get that together whenever I did that. It like that day I think I just got it finished. So I wanted to actually get it up and running, and I thought it'd be cool to debut it on the live, but I just wanted to get everything set up. I wanted to actually run some trains for like an extended period of time, which I did get to. I mean, with only having one power drop on it, I did have one little issue with the power, but it's just because of only having one drop to it. But the trains ran really good on it, so. John said his layout's about done. I'm excited to get the upper loop up on there, get everything done. And then like the table side of the area where like I had the Halloween area at, I'm kind of excited about this, but I think I'm gonna put a lake in, kind of like towards the front of the table, and then like I want a bunch of trees on it, so like the train looks like it's coming through coming through a forest or woods, but that's the look I'm going for that, which I think it'll look really good whenever it's done, and I'm excited to get it done. Now that probably won't be done real quick, but no, trying to get the upper loop section done, like just so I can actually run the trains. That's like a priority. And like I said, by doing that, I'm probably gonna have to. I want to get all the wiring situated and all that. Keith says the weathered Hudson looks great. Zach, wow, you thinking about selling that? I thought that thing looks awesome too. It looks really nice. These rails. I appreciate that. I was actually really nervous about the upper loop. I kind of thought it was going to look like too overcrowded and kind of like, I don't know. But actually, whenever I got it up there and I took that video, when I took the video for the YouTube video I did of it, and actually like looked at it from like the where my couches are and stuff, I thought it actually looked really good, and I was actually really happy with it. Zach, you sound like me, Zach. Let's get that right. Oh no, yeah, Lauren's definitely gonna be doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, Aaron, I could do that, but I have that. The Polar Express kind of goes under the Christmas tree. There we go. Zach's trying to sell some stuff. If anybody wants something here, I'll put it up in here. I know these are hard to come by, so. Oh, these rails, it's Dathan. All right, Dathan. I like it. I don't know if that you just started the channel or not, but that's pretty cool. David, what's going on? But yeah, like I probably will set up that little. I think I did a video of it last year. That little scene that I had for the Polar Express train. So I might just put that up around the tree. So Zach's selling some stuff, guys. If anybody's interested, Berwick's. Yeah, sleeves for sure. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I didn't recognize Dathan either. If he wouldn't have said something, I would have never known that was him. So, Zach, Newt wants to know how much they're going for. If the trains are too loud, let me know. So we're going to do one last run on the Halloween train tonight and run the Harry Potter train a little more. Because like I said, I didn't have time to change everything out. That's on me. Oh, shit. Almost had a crash, boys. $250 per car, guys. If anybody's looking for a Berwick, Zach got 2 of them. I know, David. Even Lauren, she's like, "You're not going to go down and change the trains out?" I was like, "I barely got to run the Halloween train, so I was like, I want to run it a little more before I put it away." John said he traded his UP1 Berwick and a K-line engine for a pair of B&O Chessie Legacy GP30s, but he loves Berwick's more each day. I know, that's one thing about Rich. It seems like he works a lot. Which, if you're buying as many trains as he is, you do have to work a lot. Radar, what's up? I don't know if you guys knew this or not either. Matty C was talking about my Halloween engine, which I don't know if it's all of the Pacifics during that run, but that one, the Halloween Pacific, actually has glowing gauges in it. I always thought it was the cab light on. I never actually looked inside of the cab, but it's actually the gauges lighting up inside, which I thought that was pretty awesome. Like I said, I don't know if the other Pacifics have that option. But like I said, I always thought it was just the cab light on. I appreciate that, Radar. Yeah, if you guys could hit the like button, I appreciate that. It helps out. I always forget to ask about that. Literally, you might not like my opinion on it. That stuff just doesn't really, I don't know. It's not, don't get me wrong. I think they turned out really great. They look really nice. Third Rail did a great job on them. They're just not something that I collect. So it just doesn't really, like, it doesn't do anything for me. But from the pictures I've seen, and they do look really nice, though. Highly detailed. Bill, what's up? But model-wise, I mean, if you got one or you're into that, I mean, they look great. It's just not something that... It's just not something for me. It's not that I hate it, but I just don't. Luckily for me, I kind of stick to like what I like. Not to what I like, but like a certain time period. Like a lot of people collect modern and steam era, where I kind of just do steam era because it's. I don't know. I like steam engines more. Oh, Ray said the Metro North Blue is too navy, but they do look nice. Mill Creek is not a Amtrak fan, apparently. But yeah, I mean, they put a lot of time and effort into it, and they do look really good. I might put too much smoke fluid in the... Joker approves that message, Mill Creek. So now that, I mean, there's 28 people in here. Since I hit 1,000 subscribers, I said I was going to do a giveaway. So I looked through a couple things that I have that I don't need. I want to get your guys' opinion on if you think it's something you'd be interested in or not. This first item, Lauren actually got this for me, but it's it's like too modern for my collection, and it's like way too big. I think I ran it one time, so this will probably be like one of the big items I'm going to give away. It's a really nice car. I think it's a Pat's custom run, but it doesn't fit my layout at all. So I don't know what you guys think about this, but this will probably be the first giveaway that I'm going to do, or one of the giveaways. Another thing that for people that like the older style engines and like traditional size, was this box car here. It's a Pennsylvania box car. This just doesn't fit my layout at all. So this will probably be something else that I'm gonna give away. Yeah, David, it is Premier. That I know, Jeremy. But I figured, I mean, this will be something for some people that like the older style engines. It's a Pennsylvania box car, Bill. But it's a nice car. It's just not something that's going to go for my collection. So it'll be another thing I'm going to give away. And then if you're not interested in something like this, let me know because I won't do it. But I bought this. This is from PTF Designs, my buddy Nick. It's a station. There's nowhere for me to put this on my layout. I was going to use it, but probably give away this too. So if you're interested, what I'm probably thinking about doing is I'm thinking of doing like a number system. I highly doubt there'll ever be 200 people in here, so I'll probably do like 1 to 200, and then the person that is the closest to the number or guesses the number will get the item. Yeah, Darren. I mean, I figured that would be like something that somebody a little bit of variety for everybody. Bill, if I ever get to like 5,000 subscribers, maybe I'll give away an engine, but it ain't gonna be a Vision Line engine. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So that'll probably be coming up here within the next couple of weeks. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do it, but like I said, I'm probably gonna do something like I think what K&R did when he came on Zach Stream that one night, where they like had predetermined numbers, and then like if you're the closest to the, I don't know if I'll do all three at the same time, just 3 different numbers, or how I'm going to do it yet, but that'll be the plan for that. And then I know Tom wants to do his giveaway too. Ohio, I have asked Nick. He's just he's always really busy. It's hard to get him to coordinate with him, but that would be awesome to have him on though. I totally agree with that. But it's just to show appreciation to all you guys. Well, mainly the people that come in here every week or every other week, but because I mean, obviously, you got to be in the live or in the stream to have a chance to win. But I just appreciate all that you guys do and come in and hang out and. What? What do you mean?
I don't know. It seems like it has a lot of overhang.
It's on 036. Everything overhangs on 036.
Yeah, but that thing's little.
Newt said he wants a Lauren custom to give away. What kind of item would you want, Newt? Give me an idea on something like that. Let me hear what you're thinking, and I'll see if it could be something possible that we could work out. Yeah, Harry Potter. It's smoking more than the Legacy engine is.
Legacy doesn't even look like it's on.
I think I overfilled it. I went Tom's route, and I think I went heavy on the smoke fluid.
Well, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, I think it's taking a while for it to heat up. There's too much smoke fluid in there. Lauren does do custom T-shirts. Newt said anything her layout work is awesome. But she does do custom shirts because we do have a, I don't know what the hell it's called, cricket or whatever they call them, the shirt presses.
I have a heat press. I'm smoking now a little.
It's just taking a while for it to heat up. That's only on low too. Rule number 1, never listen to Tom. Ray said, tell Lauren I'm a 2XL. Tell him, Newt. I mean, if you guys are interested, I could give away a shirt too. If you got, I mean, if that's something you're interested in.
Well, that you would just have to find out their size after the fact.
Well, obviously, yeah. Oh, there's the big dog. Salty's in the house. What's up, Salty? Newt was calling Tom Mike at the club. I think he got a little Tom got a little salty about that. He was offended, I think.
Who called him that?
Newt was calling Tom's Mike. He got all upset. My Hogwarts engine is so janky.
Okay.
Those passenger cars look like they're pretty lame.
It's a Lionel special.
I wish Lionel would do a scale one. I think that'd be so cool. Dude, I didn't even bring that up last stream. Unless Tom, I think Tom might have. I think it's pretty funny. You guys want to see me open up these? I don't know where I'm going to do that.
Do you want me to get the table?
No, I ain't getting the table.
Or I can put it right here.
Open up these E8s. So for another year. Ray, you already put it back up for the year. I told Lauren, I was like, I should take a video of that thing running on my layout because stuff like that. I mean, videos like that do get a lot of views. I'd probably put it up on there. It'd probably be one of my best viewed videos of that engine. Even if they did that thing in like a Lionel Plus version, I mean, that'd be way better than what it is now. Aaron, I actually got a lead on the observation car and another passenger car for that Halloween train. So if I get that, I'll be very, very, very happy with that. And that'll probably be enough for me. I probably won't get any more. So if I can get the other two, I'd be extremely happy. Slag Cat, what's going on, buddy?
I didn't realize he was just using that.
All right, we'll open up the E8s. Maybe I'll get a table on.
Here, I'll get it.
Wrapping my tattoo train shirt. Mike. His shirt's turned out really nice. Slack Cat's got his trains running. Zach, are you out in your train garage? You doing some work or are you just running trains? See if I can get this thing out.
Where is it? Oh, that's right there. You need a knife. Oh, you have one up there.
See how this thing's turned out. .22 car cold drag. How was everybody's week this week? It's actually been a not rough week at work, but not one of the most enjoyable. No, I bought him from Kurt, but he was right next to him. That's the guy that sat right next to him, right? He had all the Stiller cars that he custom makes. But that's the guy I bought that Pennsylvania Railroad. Salty, seriously, man? I appreciate that. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Let's try getting this
What are you doing here?
train out of the box without breaking something or dropping it. I'm not the best at unpacking diesel engines either. Salty, I know it. I couldn't believe it when it happened. I told Zach, him and I have been talking about it, and like my hours have been going up. I got the monetization from the 1,000 subs about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I hit that, and then my hours just started getting like climbing, and I'm like, holy heck, man! I got a chance that I could actually get this, which I never thought I would get. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. The other day I messaged Zach, and I'm like, I finally, it's weird how they do it, because they like kind of update you like.
This isn't connect to Mike's MacBook.
They kind of update it like almost a week behind, which is weird. So like it kept coming up. Jeremy, that's never gonna happen. 7 come 11. What's up? We're about to open up this these E8s I got a week ago. Oh, David, you have to get to 1,000 subs first. And then after that, you got to get to you got to get to 4,000 hours in a year, which that's the hard thing to do. And like I said, I got there. I got lucky. I got put some videos out, and they started doing well, and it just all came on for the last like 3 years, like probably since I started doing the live streams actually, which luckily we stopped doing the Instagram ones. Just jumped over to YouTube. Then I actually started putting out some videos too, which also helped. And then just
Pick me up.
said they only ran like one time, so which I believe the person I got them from, I think, is a trusted person. So see what these things look like. Slackcast said he got about 400 to go. If you're not following him on YouTube, I want you guys to go over and give him a follow. It's funny you say that, New, because whenever I drink, I do that, and my wife makes fun of me all the time for that.
What, holding it in your mouth?
No, putting my pinky in the air when I drink.
Yeah. Anthony does the same thing.
Honestly, guys, when I open the diesel engine up, this probably isn't the way to do it. I flip it upside down like this. Shake it out. I think it's easier to get them out that way.
Dusty.
Yeah, they definitely don't got much runtime on them. What do you guys think? I don't know. I like this paint scheme. I really like this. It's funny because it kind of reminds me of my pap. My pap likes used to paint stuff weird colors, and I could definitely see him painting something this color for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. So I thought it was a cool thing. Yeah, David, I think 38s. I always get confused with E8s,
Yeah,
E7s.
E8.
That's a weird box. That's not the right box. I know, dude. It's funny because I saw them come up on eBay once before. It's a couple years ago, and then I think they popped up on. I think Grzybowski's had them, didn't they, Zach? The one year. And I thought about getting them the year Grzybowski's had them, but they kind of had them a little. They were priced a little high. And then I saw them come up around the second time, and I'm like, I'm gonna get them. So now I gotta find a pair of passenger cars, which Lauren loves. Everybody knows passenger cars just take up so much room. So hopefully I can find a set. I think Lionel never made a set of them, to my knowledge. Blue and gold. Come back and check the chat out. Yeah, the steps missing too, which that's how mine is too. After I broke it, not a big deal. Dude said that boss got attacked by a badger. Yeah, this is the first time. I don't know if I've ever unpacked something on stream before. Probably the first time.
Cars. Rolling stock.
Everybody saying awesome scheme. Thanks. Zach said these engines are on my want list. I opened the Conrail ST40 a while back. I thought it was going to happen. Yeah, Ohio. Like I said, I started flipping the diesels over like that, and I find it a lot easier to get them out like that. Ohio said the next diesel engine will be the Norfolk Southern Area Heritage engine. Mark my words. Sam, those are sharp. Big Rich said halftime. What up, guys? Oh, that's cool. He's hanging out with his dad and having some barbecue ribs and watching some football. Yeah, Sleeve. So I'm on the lookout for passenger cars for these. MTH did them, I think. Well, like I said, Lionel, I don't think did them. And then there is a pair on. I don't know. I just find this easier to do this whenever I get them out. There's a pair that are custom painted on eBay right now with. The thing I'm worried about is if I get the one from MTH, they're probably going to be laying on the option, but I highly doubt they're probably going to match 100%. Jeremy. Big Rich is giving away his S2 for 500 subs. Yeah, these are nice engines. Now I got two sets of E8s. Yeah, that's another issue I'm having, guys. I don't have any. I'm out of space. The shelves are full. Raiders and the Broncos. Salty said his daughter's a huge Broncos fan. I was trying to turn the game on, but never got it turned on the whole way. As of right now, guys, the upper loop's just a big storage facility. Look at this mess. It's full of stuff. Yeah, I thought that'd be fun to do. David said, not a fan of streamlined trains personally. I think a set of Southern Pacific units would be great. Would get me to bite though. Steve said, not even Rio Grande. Oh, 7-7. The score is must have been either not much going on during the game or. Rich said he can't believe the Raiders are hanging in there. Sam, you working on your layout right now? I don't know if I told you guys this last week or not, but the week of York, I had to take off. Took off 2 days of work, and we usually go out to lunch on Thursday. Well, they all went out to lunch on Thursdays, and I didn't go because I wasn't there. And they started talking about that I took off work to go to a train show, and somehow that got on to the topic of I had a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel. A couple of my friends were telling the one guy that I work with, and the one guy was like completely surprised that I had a YouTube channel. He was like, I definitely can't see Mike. He just can't imagine me having a YouTube channel. He said it was pretty funny. They said they asked him like he kept coming over and asking him like 10 times. You're like, are you sure the same Mike that works here has a YouTube channel? It was pretty funny. And when I came back to work on Monday, he's like, comes up to me and he's like, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. When you guys program E8s or diesel engines in particular, do you address them the same address number or do you do them separate and put them into a train? Sam, come on, man. You guys are being way too kind. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sam. I appreciate it. I know, Rich, don't they? Like I said, I passed on them once before, and they came around the second time. I'm like, I'm not letting them go this time. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. Rich, my shirt it does go up to 5XL too. I checked. See, Zach, that's what a few people I've talked to said that they do that too, and I haven't been doing that. I need to do that. See, David, that's how I was doing it, but a lot of people said you don't have to do it. You can just set them up as the same number, and when you do that, I guess the one automatically knows to go the other way. So one is always the forward, and one goes forward and one goes backwards, and it knows what to do. So, um, there's the link, Rich. So it makes it a little easier too, because like sometimes building the train can be a pain. I know, Slack Cat. That's after this week. Well, after this run session, the Halloween train's definitely going away. Like I said, this is the second. It just sucks because I mean, you have a Halloween train or even the Christmas train, like the Polar Express. I'll probably get out because Lauren likes to put the Christmas tree up early, so I'll have that out early, and it'll be up for a while. The Halloween train, I waited way too late to get it out, and like I said, I only ran it one time. Would not. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, John. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna reprogram the ones that I have. I need to do that. I had the opportunity to meet Woodnod at York this year. It was pretty cool. I got to meet a lot of people at York this past year. Oh, I know. My wife would be the same way. Like, well, she already has the Halloween decorations put away for outside and already has the Christmas decorations up outside, just not turned on yet. But she already put them up out there. But at the same time, I can kind of agree why she does it because it's a little warmer out here still. Now, like 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, it might be like 20 degrees outside. And it's not fun doing that. Lou, what's going on? I think Monday we're supposed to. The high's like 35, and we're supposed to see snow flurries. So, not looking forward to that. Not at all. Yeah, dude, Mike and Mike. I can't believe that Tom was that. I think he was just giving you a hard time. It was funny when you came up and told me the story, though. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, Zach, I'm definitely going to change that. Sam just sent me some pictures. Sam, that looks really nice. Did you just get that? That looks really nice. It's not that I don't like snow. It's just I don't like cold. Yeah, dude, there you go. I like that. Bill, how are you doing? Yeah, it's. Wow, Sam, that's crazy. You're going to be that cold down in Georgia. I know, Lou. I'm slacking. I told everybody early in the stream. Lauren, was even surprised. She's like, "You're leaving that Halloween train up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run it one more week. Hopefully, nobody gets too mad about it." I can't believe it's gonna be that cold down there. Oh, Slackcat said he hasn't felt like being in the basement for a while. Life with Roscoe. New sub. Keep up the good work. Roscoe, I appreciate that. Thanks for subbing and hanging out, stopping by, and the donation. I appreciate it. You guys are going crazy tonight. I'm so thankful. That's all. Gonna call Tom Ike now. The train board's here. What's up? Yeah, Scott, I understand. Work does come early. Thanks for hanging out for the time that you were here. Yeah, Bill, it can be a pain, especially whenever you don't have a lot of space. Like my basement's really not. My basement's kind of not the. My basement's big, but like my train area is kind of small, and like all my shelves are full right now. You guys can't. I mean, you can see some of the shelving behind me. That's all full. The Thomas engine up there really takes up a lot of space. You can barely see it, but it's right there. My shelf in the back, I bought a shelf. It's like a bread rack. It's full. And I got boxes everywhere. I don't know. So the Halloween train will get it. I'll be boxing it back up, and then I'll be unboxing the Polar Express. So everything else I kind of have out. The centipedes, I did get the centipedes out. I tested them on the upper loop because people were starting to have me a little concerned about the plywood not being strong enough. So I figured those centipedes would be plenty enough weight to test. So I ran those for a while, and it didn't sag at all. So I think it'll be okay. And I put them back in the boxes because them things are massive. I don't even know where I'm going to put them things out whenever I have them out all the time. I need to take some of the decorations off my walls that I have now and replace it with train shelves. David said I'm in a 400 square foot basement. Train room is 100 square foot. Not big, but I can run a loop. Sometimes it's not the loop that's the problem. It's just storing everything. I could put some there, yeah, just engines. I gotta get some more shelving. Ohio, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I know you were saying about doing that, Bill, and I probably should, but the thing that is going to kill me if I do that is I'm gonna have to double. I'll have to like double up my table too because I built this loop over here to match that table over there perfectly. So if I do that, then I got to double up the table over there also. Yeah, the centipedes. I tested them on the upper loop just to make sure that they would the overhang was okay and nothing. And they were acting a little funky because like I didn't have a legacy signal up to the upper loop, and I was just running off of running them by the remote from the, and it was getting signal from my bottom layout, and it was not getting that good of a signal, and they were getting a little weird. So I was like, I'm gonna stop before like I have a runaway train or something happens. Oh, that's awesome, Lou. Lou said he had a Halloween party and ran some of his Halloween engines, and it was a hit. That's cool. I mean, my gaps are only 20 inches apart on my plywood, and like I said, I had them centipedes up there, and I was watching to see if it looked like it was bowing at all, and it didn't look like it was. Sleeves wants to know if anybody has any pre-orders coming in soon. I don't. Train board says Jersey and Colorado guys share the good train vibes. I like that. John, that's going to be awesome. John said he's putting in some under the layout display cabinets. He's going to make them out of cherry wood. That'll look really good. Newt said the Heislers are due in soon. Is anybody getting any of those? That's one thing Lauren always, she likes the Shays and those type of style of engines. I do too. I mean, they're neat, but if I end up getting something like that, then you got to buy. That's another thing you got to buy cars for. You got to buy. You get one of those and you like run it with just like normal looking cars. It's going to look a little weird. Train board. I think the Vandy's in. I think I saw somewhere where one of the chats I'm in, they put up the picture of the gold one. So I think they must be in a Lionel because I'm pretty sure that's where it was actually posted. It was posted from one of the Lionel stores. So I think they're actually in. Now the next thing will be is I should have done this a long time. I should have probably done this sooner than I did, but I mean I got these things like a week ago and I still haven't even tested them yet. All right, Radar, thanks for hanging out. Oh, dude, you're getting the North Pole one. Dude's getting the North Pole Central Heisler set. That's pretty cool. I kind of like the idea. Like, I know some people probably will say that they don't, but like, whenever they do like sets like that for like Christmas and stuff, like if I was, I know it's a lot of money, but like if you're getting into the hobby, you're not even getting into the hobby, but if you want like a nice train set for underneath your Christmas tree, like getting something like that is so much better than getting some like generic Lion Chief set. Yeah, Sam. I just think they're cool. I like the gears on the side or whatever you want to call them. I'm probably calling them the wrong thing, but the drive shaft or whatever you want to call it. It's really cool looking, being all exposed and everything. Well, no, I said I changed my 2 third rail pre-orders from 2 rail to 3 rail today. That's cool. That way they can travel with me to other layouts. That's a good idea. Salty, how you been feeling? You feeling any better? I know you were battling some sickness there. Gotta take the table down so I can get another beer. I was actually looking at that stout auction today. They had a CC2 on there, but it was like, I don't know what it sold for, but when I looked earlier before the auction even started, it was up to like 800. And I don't trust Lou. I haven't run the S2. I mean, I put it on my layout, ID'd it, and that's the most it's ran. And then I end up taking the upper loop down for now until I get it. All right, Woodnot's getting another beer. I'm going to be getting one here in a second. Salty said he's feeling better. It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, I saw that CC2 and it was like 800, and then I know you got to pay the fees and the shipping, and I was like, and that I guess that engine's a pretty temperamental engine. I was talking to Sid about it, so I was like, yeah, I'm not taking any chances on get something I don't even know if it's going to work or not. I'm interested to see what it actually sold for now. I'll have to go back and look and see what it sold for. Two Rail Nation, what's going on? David, that is a good question. Salty is playing with brass and cores. That sounds like fun, Salty. I can do a count for you, David. On diesels, like the sets, I don't count that as 2. I just count that as 1. Trainboard said they found one of my 2 white wells yesterday. Can't wait to share, but he's behind on videos. Yeah, I hear you. I know, I'm excited, guys. Salty's going to York this fall. Salty, are you going to spring or fall York? He's going to York. I know that. But back to like what David asked, how many engines am I up to? Like I said, not counting. Like I'm not going to count B units. I'm not going to count. Like I'll just count like one whole set. So we got 1. I'm up to 27. Hold on. I think I'm right around 31, David. That's maybe 35. I think I'm right around 35. That's not counting, like, I do have some, like, Lion Chief engines and conventional engines. That's not counting those. That's just counting Legacy or MPH. Trainboard said they've been looking for this engine for more than 6 years. I can't wait to see what it is. I can't believe I have that many engines, actually. Actually, I got a couple in the box that I didn't even count. I'm probably around 35. Which Lauren's over there probably like, are you serious? Salty's coming to the Spring York, boys. If you count B units, like B's and A units, I mean, that adds another. Like, I'd probably be around 40 if you count both. Maybe 45. Salty, I'm going to have to make sure I can make it to the York this year. If I can't go for some reason, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, dude, that'd be cool. I thought it was cool that he did the live from York. Salty, depending on which way you drive out, you might drive right by my house. You could actually stop and come visit the layout. That'd be up to you, though. Sleeves wants to know if you'll pick them up, Salty. You're gonna have to stop on the way, Salty. That'd be cool. Salty said he would. That'd be awesome. What's up, Bobby? Lou, I'm like right outside of Pittsburgh. Life with Roscoe saying he's hoping to be at York in April. Jeremy, you could take a break for one day and ride out to York and back. Come on. Life with Roscoe. Have you ever been to York, or would this be your first one if you go? John just blew me out of the water. He said he counted his. He's at 90. I'd like to know what Zach's at, what his count's at. I think everybody should put their count up, actually. Everybody put your engine count up in the chat. Let's see what everybody got. Bobby, the expansion's going well. Actually, it's not on the layout right now. I took it down. I got to do like the permanent wiring and stuff like that, and it's impossible to wire it up on the layout. So luckily, I can lift it off. I'm going to do all the wiring and get all that squared away, and then put it back up on there. Sleeves is trying to make it to the Spring York. Newt skipping York for the muffin show. Everybody's counting their engines. I'm interested to see the engine counts. Oh, you were there in October? Train board said Zach got so many, he needs a whole building. Slackhead, I wouldn't say that's only. I mean, that's still impressive. You're acting like you're like, oh yeah, I'm over here with one. 14 still a big, still a good number, I would say. Sam said he's thinking 20 to 30. Sam, you got to be more than that. You bought 10 off of me. You probably bought like 10 or 15 at York. I bet Train Board got a lot. Lou, you got 67 engines? I didn't realize you had that many engines. Would not saying only 19 also. I mean, like I said, I don't think only 19 engines is still a lot of engines. David's at 22. Jeremy's at 25. Oh my goodness. Uncle Salty just blew everybody out of the water. Roscoe got close to 100 American model engines, not including SHS or Gilbert Lionel. Salty with the big number. I got to put this up on the screen. 158. That is impressive. Salty coming in with the big number. Newt's at 9, but he got the Heisler will be his first legacy engine. You're really gonna like that, Newt. If that's gonna be your first legacy engine, you're really gonna enjoy that. Yeah, Salty's on another level. He has been collecting for a long time, but still, 158 engines. At least I can tell Lauren, I'm like, hey, I don't even have that many engines. Look how many engines Salty has. And I'm like, 158. Salty, where do you keep all your boxes at for 158 engines? That's not even including rolling stock. I would agree, Salty. I think their numbers probably pretty high. I know I kind of ruined Jeremy for that. I'd say so, Salty, because I mean I have mine in my attic, and it's I really didn't want to put my engines up in the attic or my boxes in the attic, but I had to end up resorting to that because my layout is. I was sticking them under the layout, like engine boxes and all, but I'm out of engine space. I can't fit any more boxes under the layout. Woodnot said he wants an engine count video. Woodnot, I've actually been working on that video for me. Just like doing like a 10-second clip of just every engine. And that just takes a long time. But I have one in the works, but I have a feeling it probably won't be done for probably a while. I thought that'd be I know Zach did one a while ago, and I was like, that'd be a cool video to do. And I started it. I probably have like 10 of mine done, maybe 10 engines. Like every time I do them when I run them on the lives is actually whenever I've been doing the videos of that. So I've been working on it. Blue saying he's totally maxed on box space, and he only has enough room for 2 to 3 more engines. I'm out of room. I know that for sure. Rail Chief, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good tonight. Train board said passenger cars go under their layout, so the boxes to the attic. I started putting my boxes in the attic. I was worried about that, but it is what it is. I don't got any more room. John, that's crazy. John's attic is the same temperature as the rest of his house. I mean, would not I could do the video, or I would just sit here. It'd probably take me a full day to grab every engine, put it on the track, run it a little bit, take it off the track. So I was like, as I do the lives, I'll just document them on lives. So that's what I've been doing. That is nuts. Jeremy said that Eric said he had over 600 engines on Instagram recently. All right, Nude. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You guys crack me up. I'm so glad I came on here tonight and did this. I was actually contemplating not doing a live this week. I get a lot of enjoyment coming on here and hanging out and talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun. I think Lauren's sleeping. Pretty sure she's sleeping. Yeah, she's out. She gone. Yeah, David, that's pretty nuts. And probably some of those prices are way more than 1,200. Maybe double that on some of those engines. It's crazy. All right, Slag Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I think we can say train board. You never know what's going to happen. Never know if something's going to let loose, if something's going to crash. Newt, come on. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. This is crazy. You guys are too much. Have a good night, Sly Cat. Yeah, Jeremy, I missed their live the last time I did it. I can't remember where I was, but Salty was telling me about it, that they were live, and it's always a good time watching them. The father son duo, it cracks me up. It's fun to watch. And the camera angles, yeah, they got, I don't know how many camera angles, like cameras you guys have set up, but it's awesome, all the different views. You guys definitely go above and beyond on the camera work, and you do horizontal and vertical. I mean, it's crazy. Alex, how you doing? I know I got 2 cameras set up here, and I think I'm doing pretty good. I had 3 at one point. But yeah, you guys do an awesome job. Well, there's John. What's going on, John? John missed this question. We'll ask him. John, what's your engine count? Roscoe. Again? I really appreciate that, man. Big time. Yeah, well, no, same to you. I can't wait to hang out again. It was a lot of fun. Captain Andy's 3-rail O-scale layout. What's up? I don't think I've ever seen you in here. 69. Alex said John's counts 69,000. John, what do you think approximately? What do you think you got? Alex said they ran 5 of the 3rd-rail Chargers at once tonight. That's pretty cool. John said that you guys remind him, train board, you guys remind him of his dad and him. I guess he said his dad passed a few years ago, and he enjoys every second of it. That's cool, John. It reminds you of that, and you enjoy it. Oh, come on, Roscoe. Buying trains is always a good thing. John's estimate's 80 to 85. It's a solid number, John. All right, Roscoe. Roscoe's getting a American Models GG1 on Saturday. David's asking if the Chargers lash up fine, being that they're TMCC. Alex said his engine count is up to is 25 or so. So it could be a couple more. Two rails dropping some big numbers. 105 in O scale, 159 in other scales. That's crazy, 2-rail. I'm gonna have to look that up, Roscoe. See what that is. Give me. What do you say it is? Alex, you're smart. It's a smart man. American Models GG1. Let me check this thing out. Which one you getting? So American Models is what American Flyer Mike has. Captain Andy's 3-rail ISCO layout. He's asking who's going to York. He's ready for York already. Spring York. John said they program if they are programmed correctly, they work great. They have 100 speed step control, but reading the instructions is vital on these to make them operate properly. Yeah, 2-rail does have very nice content. Alex, I like this last comment. Andy wants to know who's going to Allentown, guys. Pensy Tuscan. John's already ready. John's ready for another York. I'm ready for another York. 2-rail said he got a train show this weekend for people in North Carolina. He is going, and he said Gizmo will also be there, guys. Yeah, Salty. I remember Mike's American Flyer was showing Jeremy and I one of those at York. And I didn't even know that. I mean, I don't really know much about S-Scale, but after hanging out with Mike, becoming good friends with Mike, I started. Well, first of all, I started keeping an eye out for it a lot more, and some of their models are really nice. I know he was looking at Jeremy, what was Mike looking at that one York? For some reason, it's just instead of it was some kind of it was a streamlined Hudson set, but it was really nice. Bill will be it. Bill's going to Allentown. Roscoe's going to Allentown. Lou's going to Allentown. John's going to Allentown. Yeah, it was the Empire set. Jeremy got it. So we got a lot of people going to Allentown this weekend. If you guys happen to go by or come across the Vision Line CC2 and it's reasonably priced, don't forget to hit me up. Everybody's asking what day are people going. Salty, John wants to know how many of your engines are brass out of that engine count. If Allentown wasn't so far away, I would probably go, but I know Sleeves that did sell. He has a YouTube channel. I think it's called Building America or Building. He ended up buying it off of me. That engine, that was a nice engine. Lou is going on Saturday. Roscoe said he will have his Reading hoodie on and hat. David said he wasn't going to go to Allentown, but after everybody's talking about it, now he wants to go. Jeremy, you want to go on a road trip? It's not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. Ray's going to be there, guys. Three and a half hours. Well, 3.5 hours for you. That probably means it's 4.5 for me, or 4. Where's it at? Let me see. Let me look it up. Is it just Allentown, or what am I looking up here? My wife would be. Lauren would probably not be happy if I tell her I'm going to a train show again. Is it like a fairgrounds or like what's it at? Let's see how far it is from me. Four hours and 18 minutes for me. Roscoe's only 45 minutes out. And he said he knows somebody with a CC2, but not reasonably priced. Yeah, I'm looking for a reasonably priced one. From what I've been told, I guess they have a lot of issues. Bill said, "What a bunch of hopeless train addicts." Lou's telling me I should stay over. Salty got more brass coming tomorrow, he says. I think I know what it is, actually. John, women were made for us to disappoint them. Dawn's coming to West Virginia. Yeah, Salty. The CC2, I was talking to Sid, and he said, the way he made it sound, if you get one that works, you shouldn't have any issues with it. But if you get one that doesn't work, it's not fun, from what he told me. Not fun at all. So I'm a little scared about that. Like he said, make sure you get one that actually works. David said 4.5 hours is a day trip. I mean, it's definitely doable. 9 hours of driving in a day. I mean, that's how many hours I work in a day. So August coming in here. What's up, August? No, I always enjoyed going to train shows. I was actually I went to the Greenberg show the past last weekend. This past weekend, I went to the Greenberg show. Me and my daughter went, and I couldn't believe how many people were there. It was probably one of the busiest I've seen it in a long time. There was a ton of people there. Roscoe, I mean, for me, I don't care what kind of gauge train that you're into. I mean, we're all into trains. We all like having fun. I'm not. I mean, I collect O gauge, but hey, what everybody likes to collect, that's fine with me. Salty said his route at work used to be 10 hours driving. Jeremy wants to go to the Big E show. I don't know if you guys saw. I did get some nice cabooses at the show. I got some Weaver brass cabooses, 3 of them. Ray said Essen would be worth going to, but he said that's a lot farther. Yeah, August. Gold Standard Trains usually doesn't. He's every other week, so on the weeks that he don't want to do it. Recently, I've been coming on here and just doing my own streams, and then obviously, if somebody else wants to hop in, I usually don't have a problem with that. But those Weaver cabooses that I got, those things they're nice. I couldn't believe they were still there because, like I said, the place was packed, and I saw those still there. I'm like, I gotta get these. Yeah, Roscoe. I mean, that's cool that your dad was into trains. That's what I've said this before. Like on my trains, like my dad has no interest in trains at all. He thinks that I'm weird that I have the train collection that I do, but. He's probably like, you really go home and play with trains? Or he'll be like, oh, are you going to work on, like tonight? I was like, oh, I got stuff I got to do. He's like, what are you going to go do? Go home and mess with your trains? Yeah, I will be, but. But it does seem like a lot of people that are into trains, it was like passed down from like their family. I I got my first train set from Santa Claus. I think I was like maybe 4 years old. And then Zach's still on here. He'll make fun of me, but that's like when Thomas was pretty popular back in the day. I used to watch Thomas as a kid. I just always had a thing for trains. Lou, I have the 6200. Rich, I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. That sucks, Roscoe. I mean, it's funny because, well, not funny, but I was into trains real big growing up, and Salty. I actually have my grandmother's line all set. I think it's from probably the early '50s. I have it under the layout. It still works. Um, I was big into trains growing up. We used to set it like my brother and I used to set them up on the carpet and play with the starter set that I have. Obviously, when you get a little older, it kind of got out of trains. And then, no, Lou, I don't got the Tuscan one. Tom has the Tuscan one. I don't have the as built because the as built has a smaller smoke deflectors. I have like I don't know what you would want to call it, but the 6200 with the big smoke deflectors is the one I have. But yeah, I was like big into trains, and obviously you get a little bit older, get into like middle school, high school. Kind of got out of it a little bit. I mean, we still set them up for Christmas time, which I always enjoyed. And when Lauren and I actually when we started dating, the year we got engaged, I ended up buying. We had our own apartment, and I ended up buying a Polar Express, like ready to run set. And have a good night, Jeremy. So I always like set it up for Christmas time. Like I mean, we were probably in our like early 20s. I used to set that up around our Christmas tree we had in our apartment. And every year since then, since we got it, it was around our tree. And then we had my son. He started showing an interest in the trains. So then I started getting my trains back out and running my trains with him. And it kind of like got me back into the hobby again. And then I built the layout. The layout was initially for him. It was just supposed to be a sheet of plywood, 4x8 or like 5x8, and he used it a lot and had a lot of fun with it. And then it just took off for me. Then I started buying Lion Chief Plus engines, and I was like, man, these things are so cool. The speed control and the smoke units and everything. Then I bought my first Legacy engine, and I'm like, wow, man, these Legacy engines are way better than the Lion Chief Plus. And that kind of just snowballed out of there. And then now he is, I wouldn't say he's not interested in trains anymore, but I mean, it's hard to keep kids interested with all the technology and stuff that they have nowadays. I mean, the iPads, the Xboxes. I mean, which I can understand, playing with your friends and stuff. I mean, it's hard to keep them interested, but and then my interest level just grew higher and higher, and then now we're where we are today. So I enjoy it. I enjoy running the trains. Probably don't run them as much as most of you guys do. I mean, I know I say this a lot, but like these lives, coming on lives and doing this stuff, this is probably the most that I run my trains during the week. But it's just also that I'm busy with like work, kids, family. It's just trying to get the layout finished, fixed. It's a lot. So sometimes I won't run trains but when I do the lives, it gets me to run the trains and hang out with everybody, which I really enjoy. Yeah, Salty. I mean, I'm pretty heavily into cars too. I've always had a very big interest in cars and trains. And when I was younger, I used to like trucks, like semis, for some reason. I don't know why, but I always thought they were cool. That's awesome, John. I mean, obviously, you guys know I kind of made not a big business, but buying and selling trains. I mean, you can definitely make a business out of it depending on where you're getting stuff at. But most of the stuff I get, if I get something and I'm gonna sell it, I kind of try to give you guys a good deal on stuff. Get you guys something. I'd rather see somebody else have it and enjoy it. You know, I'm not trying to go on eBay and ask top dollar for stuff. That's cool, Lou. It's funny you say that. I never played the piano, but for people that actually like know how to play a piano like well, I mean, I think that's so it's so cool. Our neighbor actually, she teaches music, and I'll hear her over there, and they'll be playing on the piano, and I'm like, man, I wish I knew how to do something like that. I don't at all, but I think it'd be awesome too. Really, Roscoe? That's cool. Yeah, sleeves. I mean, I enjoy running the trains. I enjoy the layout, and then sometimes I don't know, like collecting is part of it too. Like I like collecting the stuff. I don't know. It's almost like it's almost like reliving Christmas again. I don't know if it sounds dumb or not, but like when you get a new engine and you get it home and you open it up, it's like opening up a gift on Christmas. You know, it's there's nothing better than opening a new train. I always you always get excitement out of that. Yeah, John, your woodworking is awesome. I wish I could get you to do some woodworking for me. A lot of my hobbies are expensive hobbies too. Like I'm sorry to hear that, Roscoe. So John has many hobbies: woodworking and vintage cars. So he's into cars also. I mean, I think a lot of people are into cars, but then there's some people that have no interest in cars at all. So that's another thing growing up for me. Like the Fast and the Furious was kind of like a big thing at that time period. So I mean, and plus I mean, I was always interested in cars. But that movie definitely helped. Yeah, Bill, it's always fun to exactly. Like I remember my son whenever he'd be over there like running his trains, and he'd be like, I remember the first time I set up my Commodore that I have, like the older Commodore run. I set it up for him, and he would like lay his head on the floor. It was like cool. He'd like lay against the floor and just sit there and watch the train go around and around and around. And he just it was really always enjoyed it. Last time we'll get to see the Halloween train until next year, guys. We're packing it up. Check this view out full screen, see what it looks like. I can hear Lauren snoring over there. Hopefully, you guys can hear it. Bill said that Mikatas are his favorite engine type. I'm sorry to hear that, Roscoe. That's very sad. I love that view of the engine house and that curve there. Such a nice view. I saw it just intercepted Rich. I don't know what happened. Something happened after that, but now you guys are talking about Mikatas. I don't even have one. That's a hard one to find, Rich. I've seen it come up for sale, but not often. Yeah, I don't have a Mikado. I don't know if the Pennsylvania Railroad had them or not. I have to look. Oh, they missed the field goal, Rich. I do have an L1 sleeves. I forget about that. So I guess technically I do have a Mikado. Because I do have an L1. All right, Salty, that sounds good. I want to see what it is. I do have an L1 though, so I lied. Yeah, John. I mean, we all know K-Line make nice stuff, so I'm sure that's probably a nice model. And if you had an upgrade with the ERR, I'm sure it probably runs great. Rich said he has a K-Line also. I will say the Hogwarts engine does look nice. I think Line now needs to do a Line Chief Plus version or a Legacy version, though.
Time for a little rest. It's not often one gets to sleep in a coffin.
I think the orange wheels on that Pacifics just stand out. They're such. I don't know. I think that's still one of the best Halloween engines that Lionel did. August said he picked up an N scale Milwaukee 442 streamlined train set last week, and he's running to pick up an HO scale of the same set. He's trying to get it in every scale. That's pretty cool. Said it hasn't been made in Z scale then. So that just leaves O scale for you then, huh? All right, guys. Well, it's 11:13. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow, so I don't really want to get off, but I know if I keep staying on here, it's going to make tomorrow worse and worse. I appreciate everybody that did a super chat tonight. I just appreciate you guys all just in general hanging out here, talking in the chat. It always makes it for a good night. Like I said, I always look forward to doing these lives. I don't know if it'll be next week. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a giveaway here coming up very shortly. So I don't know when I'm going to do it yet, but keep an eye out because I will be doing one. I know Tom's going to be doing one too. So I don't know if we're going to do it together or if he's going to do one and then I'm going to do one. But I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me, supporting the channel, the stream, even supporting everybody else's lives. I mean, I know there's a lot of us that do lives now. And it always makes me nervous that you guys are going to get bored and trained out. But I will see you guys next Thursday. Hopefully, I'd imagine Tom and I are going to do our live. So I will talk to you then.